I miss my boyfriend when he was fat. My boyfriend and I have dated for 7 years and we're in our mid-20s now. I met him through his best friend in junior year of high school. It was love at first sight for me. He was on the overweight side, a little shorter than me, and his looks weren't that great to others. It was his personality that got me. He was so caring and sweet, and we shared the same sense of humor. He had a dorky smile that I adored so much. He would compliment me on how pretty I did my makeup and notice the little changes like shade of lipstick, shape of eyeliner, and extra mole. I kept all the letters he wrote for me on our anniversaries. He was bullied several times and had major insecurities about himself. I stayed with him among those years and did my best to support him. I once told him I loved every part of him and that there wasn't any part of him I wanted to change. He cried that day. 3 years ago, we decided to buy a membership at the gym. We made a resolution that we would achieve a healthier lifestyle. We cleared out our pantries and changed our groceries to fully commit to our goal. We gave up several times but reminded each other of our goal and went back on track. Fast forward, he's lost almost half his weight. He's very fit now with nice pecs and tight abs. I couldn't be more proud of him. The problem is he's like a new person. He's always either at the gym, at work, or went to bed early for his 8 hours of sleep. Whenever we're together, he comments on the food I eat and my weight. He constantly shows me the comments he gets from girls after posting shirtless body pictures, saying how he's hot and how they wish they could touch his abs like he was proud of it. He replied to one girl telling her that she was free to feel his muscles anytime with a winky face. I confronted him, telling him it was disrespectful to say that when he had a girlfriend, and he tried to insist it was just a joke and called me insecure for it. He never tells me he loves me anymore. We're only intimate when he wants to. He only talks about his workout plan to me and is uninterested whenever I tell him about my day. We don't go out on dates anymore because he's embarrassed of me and thinks I make him look bad because I'm not athletic. I'm 5'5" and weigh 125 pounds. I screamed at him, telling him I dated him when he was double my size and always defended him whenever people insulted him. He told me at least he made a change, and it's sad that I've stayed the same. He's became an asshole and I'm in so much grief. I read the letters he used to write for me and cried for an hour. It feels like the man I was in love with died. After my lease ends in 2 months, I will cut him off. I thought I was going to marry this man, but now I don't think I could be with someone who will put me down after all the years I supported his insecurities. I'm so heartbroken and I miss the person he was.
I have been hiding a secret from my wife. At work, they started getting us cupcakes every Friday recently. Everyone gets to have only one. I never eat mine so that I can give it to my wife. She doesn't know that we only get one each. She just thinks I eat mine at work and bring her an extra one or something, and I will never tell her. I want her to enjoy it peacefully. She has a sweet tooth, but we can't justify buying snacks currently, so we haven't had treats in a while. I love seeing her reaction when I whip out the almost squished muffin. It's really sweet. Sometimes she will unintentionally do this cute little dance. I think it's the one joy in her life right now. I love her so much, and it makes me happy seeing her like that, so I will probably take it to my grave.
What is the most f***ed up true story you know? The bride screwed her ex at our wedding. It's f***ed up because it happened to me. I met a girl when I was 25. She was 22. We dated for 3 years and eventually got engaged. She was a very wonderful person, and I couldn't ask for a better girlfriend. While we were planning our wedding, she mentioned that her ex-boyfriend offered to DJ for free. They dated for 3 years, from when she was 15 to 18, and it was a clean breakup. He was also married, so I really didn't have a problem with it. I mean, free DJ service. So we get married and go to the reception. Everyone is having a grand time. I was talking with a buddy of mine, and in the corner of my eye, I see the DJ ex-boyfriend staring at something. I look over, and he's staring at my wife, who looked amazing, and my wife was staring back at him. I continued to talk to my buddy, but kept an eye on them. She was across the room, but they smiled at each other and she started looking around the room, probably for me, but I was pretty well hidden. My wife walked towards the bathroom area and the DJ asked his assistant to take over and started walking in the same direction. I started to panic inside. I excuse myself and walk in the direction. Couldn't find either one. There were 3 bathrooms, one for men, one for women, and a family bathroom that locked from the inside. I went into the men's room, no one there. I waited for a few minutes and the family bathroom opened up and my wife saw me and tried to get me to go dance, but I wasn't budging. The guy eventually came out a few minutes later and my wife swore up and down that he was just helping her with her dress. I left. She called my phone and again swore that nothing happened. We talked about it the next day, but I couldn't grasp why she would need him, of all people, to help with that sort of thing. I was able to get an annulment. I never remarried.
I made a big mistake. I was too excited and hooked up with a married woman. I hooked up with a woman I met at a bar last weekend. I'm not normally into the one-night stand thing or hookup culture, but I was excited and she was hot. Well, we went back to her place and did the deed, and after we were done, I took a shower and was getting dressed when she says to me, "You need to hurry, my husband just texted me and he's going to be here soon." I was shocked because she said nothing about being married. I said, "You have a husband? What the f?" She seemed shocked and said, "Is it a problem for you?" I said yes, and even though we exchanged numbers that I didn't want to see her again. Well, on Monday, I searched her name on Facebook, found her husband, and sent him a quick message. I told him that we hooked up last weekend and that she wasn't wearing a ring and I didn't know she was married and we slept together in his bed and that she told me after. I told him I was very sorry, and if I had known, I never would have slept with her, and he's welcome to punch me out if he ever sees me. He messaged me back and said he had a feeling she's been sleeping around and that he appreciated me telling him, and that because I didn't know he's not upset with me. He said he's going to confront her in a couple of days. Today she texted me and was angry that I told her husband and that he's filing for divorce. I texted back, "Is that a problem for you?" And she has not responded. I still feel terrible, but I'm glad I told her husband. It felt like the right thing to do, and if I were him, I'd want to know.
Am I the a-hole for telling my mother-in-law I want to her son? So, my husband had to spend 2 months in a different state for work. He came back 9 days ago. I am obviously thrilled he's back, and I've missed him a lot. I was hoping we would be able to spend some time together, just the two of us. However, his mom came over when he came home. I was slightly annoyed, but I know she was just excited for her son to be back. However, she never left. I was prepared to deal with her being there for a day or two, but not 9 days. Because she's been here for so long, we haven't had a second of time together. She insists on staying here instead of a hotel. For the record, she lives an hour away. The guest room is right next to ours, and the walls are thin. When the two of us go out, she comes with us, or makes one of us stay with her because otherwise we would be bad hosts. She follows us around the house constantly. We want to cuddle and watch movies, and she's sitting in the armchair. We want to go to a romantic restaurant, better make that a table for 3. We have even left her in the living room to go chat in our room, and she follows us. Earlier today, I just asked her to leave, even though both of us have been hinting that she needs to go. She kept saying she wasn't ready to go yet and wanted more time with her son. I tried telling her we wanted some alone time, and she kept insisting that she wanted to join us. Finally, I snapped and said, "Since you seem to be oblivious, I will put this bluntly. I want to your son. If you don't want to see or hear that, then you need to leave." I know this isn't the classiest response ever, but I was frustrated. Anyway, she yelled at me, but eventually left. We finally got to have our alone time. But now she is blowing up both of our phones. She is saying that I am disgusting and have no respect for her, her son, or myself. She keeps telling my husband that he shouldn't be with someone so crude, and how dare he let me speak to her like that. I'm sure you get the idea. I know that what I said was really inappropriate. So, am I the a-hole?